Razor banks, skirt, meticulous, ayy, ayy, talking that talk, yeah.
Razor stepping loud, leave your speakers out, no sound, move so slick nobody figures out what he's about. Climbing higher floors, yeah we breaking the ground, got the squad right here and we flipping the count. Razor going off, he don't ever take a breather, dripping through the heat while he leads like a preacher. Vision so real, all the doubters just believe us, grinding through the night for the spot as the achiever. Got the map in hand and I'm picking the route, every lyric sharp, yeah I'm aiming it out. Heads turn twice when the vibe hits the crowd, bouncing through the night till the dawn shuts us down. They whisper my name, yeah, in places unknown. These shoes made for kings, not for walking alone. I speak with the rhythm carved into a stone. This is my empire, this is my tone.
All right. What's up, PJ? So I tried something new. I linked Stream Elements to stream on YouTube and Kick at the same time. So, but I can't seem to figure this shit out, dude. I don't know what's going on. It says Razor Banks is now live streaming Path of Exile 2, and I keep changing the game to Diablo 2 Resurrected, but it just keeps setting it to Path of Exile 2. But I hope everybody's had a good day. Today's G-Rush Power Level Friday. Let's see who shows up. Let's see who wants to run. PJ, you still down as the bumper for tonight? I don't get why I keep saying that. That's really bothering me, man. Yes, sir. Take your time. We got to wait for people to show up anyways. So I'm just going to chill for a little bit and see who actually wants a G-Brush. I know a lot of people have said they do, but when it comes time to actually G-Brush it, takes a little bit for them to actually show up. What's going on, Effie? How you doing, bro? What's up, Shiki? You know, I got a second client here I need to sort out. Happy Friday. Dude, the last time I streamed, I tried to do like I tried to fucking do like horking and stuff, and I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. I was miserable as shit. Like I don't think that's my thing, dude. Like I hated every minute of it. Mr. Steal Your Girl, Mr. Steal Your Girl. What's up, Soul Taker? How you doing, bro? Yo, I want you guys to listen to this track, okay? I absolutely love this track. I'm gonna play it for you right now. It's only, you know when a song is only like a couple minutes long and you get pissed that it's only like 2 minutes long? I was bumping this track. I found this artist and I'm gonna play it for you. I'm probably gonna get a copyright hit because I'm streaming on YouTube as well, but fuck it. I want you to listen to it. Yo, listen to this track. Tell me this track ain't sick. I'm gonna turn it up a bit. If we get a copyright hit,
Shorty came with me right after. Whip custom, that's how we dust them. Foot to the floor, let's get away. Shorty better than bad, I must say. I wanna chop it up like sensei.
it's hip as shit, bro. I don't care what anyone says.
If I get caught, I'll be smiling on a mugshot. Shorty wanna ride for me cause I be on my hustle. Shorty's like broke shot. Ain't nothing sweet, so they got a sweet set, no gumdrop. Yeah, baby, your respect. Nothing more, nothing less.
Dude, I was bumping this all day. I just found this track and I was like, you know what? I fucking love this song, dude. But it's only like 2 minutes and 20 seconds long, which pissed me off.
I'm a rock star. Touch me with my knee on her. Tell her run it up.
I'm waiting for that email from YouTube like, you are using copyrighted music. This is another strike.
Foot to the floor, let's get away. Shorty better than bad, I must say. I wanna chop it up like sensei. Chop it up like sensei. The wicked don't rest, kill the game with a buckshot. Used to catch Zeds, no sleep, eyes bloodshot. It's crazy in the dungeon.
Apparently this guy's Canadian as well. He's from Toronto, which is super fucking cool, man. 2 hours away from me.
I'ma get the bag and break even. With the spice with me for the season. Leave up in flames, me demon. Dodging spice streets, follow go Mohicans. All I see is flashing lights, like the sky's Norwegian. How the fuck could I let anyone cuff me? Even my brand new suit ain't got no cufflinks. Rockstar, catch me with my knee on it. Tell them run it up faster. Shorty came with me.
Alright, so who wants in this G-Rush, bro? I'll turn it back to that digestible shit, but I wanted you guys to hear it, you know what I mean? Chop it up like sensei. What a sick 2-minute track. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. That shit is sick. Yo, so let me tell you a funny story while we're waiting, okay? Tell you a funny story. So, we went to East Park today. The kids wanted to go on bumper cars, and they want to go on go-karts. So Kate's like, "Hey, you got to meet me at East Park. You know, you're already in London. Just go over there, because like there's a height limit for go-karts, and they have to be like, you have to ride with a parent. You know what I mean?" So I get there, and so I ride with my youngest, and yo, my fat ass, dude, like it's not meant for someone this big, and he's so upset because everyone's blowing by us and everyone's going faster than us, and he's like, "Go faster," and I'm like, "It's as fast as it's going." Oh man, he's like, "Next time I'm riding with mama." Oh man, poor guy. There's nothing I can do about it, you know what I mean? Effie, so are you coming in on this rush or what? Why don't you make the game once PJ is back from his he's walking the dog. He's walking his dog. Once he comes back, he's the bumper. But we can at least start the process if there's enough people here who actually want a G-Rush tonight. What's my music levels? Can you guys hear me properly, or is my music too loud? Everything good? Should be all right. I like the name, bud. I fucking love the name. PJ has returned. What we got to say to PJ returning? Yeah, we're gonna go to Razor 1. This way we can get people in the game, you know what I mean? The faster we get through the rushing process, the faster we get through the leveling process. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Do you really need a rush? Or do you just want to jump in on the chaos runs? You can jump in on the chaos runs and just level your character. You need both. What are you fucking deep frying the fish and chips, bro? Do you gotta monitor it? You're deep frying the fish and chips. Damn, bro. I'm New Gibber. Yo, so you remember when we rated Ginger Gaming Mentor? All right. 2 people followed me from Ginger Gaming Mentor's channel, okay? So when we rated Ginger Gaming Mentor, I was off stream and then gained 2 followers. But then when we made fun of Ginger Gaming Mentor on stream a couple days ago, I lost 2 followers. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck. They're loyal to that fucking acoustic bastard. Seriously, I was watching his stream. And he was like killing spiders in Spider Cavern, and then he was like making up a Weird Al Yankovic style song to killing spiders. And I thought to myself, like, yo, Razor don't play that game, yo. Razor ain't no fucking dork, bro. You know what I mean? We might play ARPGs and people might think like ARPGs are for dorks and shit. Yo, but we ain't no fucking dorks, you know what I mean? We chatting this shit all the way through. Keep your fucking kumbaya dork shit elsewhere. Bust you upside your head and smack you in your favorite game. All right, I'm done venting. Are we waiting for Soul Taker or what? What's the consensus, guys? Do we show mercy for Soul Taker? Yeah, he didn't even acknowledge the raid. Seriously, that was some whack shit. He didn't even acknowledge my comment. Is he sharing? He ain't sharing the fish and chips, bro. He lives in the roughest part of Mexico, bro. San Diego. He ain't sharing shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know I've been playing some gay music today, you know what I mean? Trying to keep it, I don't want to get any copyright hits on YouTube, so I'm playing these stupid Stream Element beats by Harris Heller or whatever. But the reason why I don't want to get any copyright hits is because tomorrow I plan on making a bunch of YouTube videos, and if I get a copyright hit, then I can't upload anything onto YouTube, so I got to be careful about what I play tonight. Yo, Soul Taker, where you at, bro? Where you at? You know who also wanted a G-Rush? M9. M9 wanted one, but I don't know if he's going to be around. Yo, we were looking at Razer Bucks, right? So I got my my MacBook Pro M2. It's beside me at all times. Like it's underneath all three of my monitors. Take a look at this. All right. So my MacBook Pro. Hannibal, what's going on? Yeah, we're not playing Path of Exile. I can't seem to change the stupid freaking thing. It keeps telling me that I'm streaming PoE 2, and I keep trying to change it, but it doesn't freaking change it. But dude, the account that I watch my streams on so I can monitor how much of a dork I am, dude, I got like 180,000 fucking Razer Bucks. You know what I mean? I'm rich, bitch. Soul Taker, you gotta acknowledge us, bro. You gotta acknowledge us. You gotta say something like, "Hey, bro, please wait," or something. You know, you gotta give us something, or else we're gonna start. He's deep frying fish and chips right now. You know, I don't want to get in the middle of a man's fish and chips. But if he doesn't have any good tartar sauce, then, you know, that's it. Fuck it. You know, he's a write-off. You know, if he tells me he eats that shit with ketchup, then, you know, he's NFG as far as I'm concerned. What's the time right now? We'll give him 1 more minute to respond. Just 1 minute, you know. I'll teleport over to Cat of 4. Hannibal, what have you been up to, bro? I haven't seen you in a very long time. Oh shit, let me switch up the screen so you can actually see what the hell I'm doing. Hold on a second here. Bam. There you go. What's up? Johnny Dubs is in the house. How you doing, bro? Sorry I missed your stream yesterday. I was tired as shit, dude. I was so tired. So I literally stayed up until 3 in the morning after I kicked off my streams as FaZe and Zeth discussed why EU people hate NA people and why NA people hate EU people and vice versa. And I caught myself stuck in this redundant conversation till like 3 in the morning, all right? And I'm sitting here going like, why the hell am I still awake? You know what I mean? And then like both of them kept saying that it wasn't personal, but the answers they were getting sounded very personal. And I was like, I gotta stay here just in case this gets ugly. I felt like I was mitigating, you know what I mean? Even though they kept saying they didn't care, I just felt like if my presence wasn't there, it wouldn't have went well. Listen, man, this is the way I see it, okay? G-Rush Power Level Friday is a 2-part series. There's a lot of people that don't need G-Rushes. Yeah, bro, you can jump in if you want, my man. We're still in normal. We're sitting here waiting for one person that will not respond. Most people have said they were coming in the Discord. They've answered. So... But like as I was saying before, this is a 2-part process, right? So we might not be able to fill the 5 spots for a G-Rush Hey, Hannibal, you take care of yourself, brother. I wish you the best, man. I wish you the best. You take care. It's a pleasure hearing from you again. If I had a feet emoji, I'd throw you a feet emoji because I know how you roll. So a lot of people they might not actually need the G Rush, but they want the chaos runs, right? So if you just want to level your character at the end and we have an extra spot where people didn't come in for the G Rush, you're more than welcome to bring a character in and leech it up, baby. Leech it up. All right, so we're gonna take off right now, okay? We've already Soul Taker has sealed his fate. And he's in the Discord, and I consider Soul Taker a good friend. So if he needs a G Rush on my personal time, I'll definitely help him out. Let's get this party moving. Let's get this train moving. Somebody needs to be designated for collecting the stuff in normal mode, and then the bumper will take over after Act 5. One person, guys. One person collect all his stuff. Everyone else just leech it from town. Yeah, that teleporting must be annoying. Let me turn that shit down a little bit. Is Soul back? Soul hasn't answered. Soul sealed his fate. I love Soul Taker. He answered? When did he answer? I don't see any comments. Okay, Soul, make a new game, you schmuck. I hope it was worth it. Sorry, man. I'm streaming on YouTube and I'm streaming on Kick. So my chat is like amalgamated into one multi-chat now. So it's a little bit different, and he did comment. I just didn't see it. Yeah, I'm trying to expand the horizon, but it reduces what type of music I can play. So you're going to get all this generic crap now. Somebody collect this staff, and then Soul will make a new game, and we'll take it from there, okay? Get the staff and Amy. You know he's eating fucking chips right now. You know that, right? This guy's eating French fries and fish, and he's like, yo, just get the staff and Amy. I'll be there soon. We're not going to take the amulet yet, dude. Seriously. But when we do the power level part, I'm going to switch to my Mosaic. It's 95. So he'll actually get a little bit of experience. The experience will suck, right? But it'll still be better than power leveling people on a 99. It does nothing for me. Other than help you guys out and have a good stream, but I will switch to the Mosaic. Alright. Amy's up. Soul Taker, you make Razor 2 password 1. Come on, man. Come on, man. Are you Sloppy Joe? You filthy animal. What's up, Taryn? How's it going, bro? I see you upgraded a little bit. You're up to full games now. I'm always watching what people are doing in my Discord, especially guys who are activating loaders. Time for tombs. Okay. Well, I'm going to skip the tombs, my man. Hell yeah, bro. All right, we're waiting on you. Yeah, no worries, dude. Hopefully they're helping. You know what I realized when you're like 99 in characters? It's so much cooler when you help support other people, you know, get their first 99. Like it's a good fucking feeling, you know what I mean? And I have been privileged enough to say that I'm probably responsible for about a dozen people achieving their first 99 on hardcore. Okay, so I can't seem to go into Arcane. I don't know. But you're putting in the work, my man. Good for you, man. You didn't get no handouts, just a few extra loaders. There's been a few of them who've just walked behind me as I killed stuff, so that's a little different. At least you're grinding it out, you know? No shame in walking behind Razor, though. No shame at all. Level ones. Level ones. Come on, my lightning is gonna kill him. Somebody go the fuck in here. Ah, Effie, bro, you already knew how to 99. But you know what? I'm glad you're here, bro. We missed you. We really did, bro. And I know why you started hanging out with who you started hanging out with, because you know, I disappeared on you guys, right? Like, I had to take a break from streaming and gaming. And there were just bigger communities that were still active, right? And the game's much funner playing it with other people. So I totally get it, you know? Star. That's the thing about streaming. As soon as you stop, every second you're not streaming, you're dying. And if you wait too long, you completely die. All right, guys. TP's up for the orifice. If you need a cube, just come in here. I'll drop my cube. So Leaf hit his 99, and I took all his items. Sure, I gave him a contribution, like an FG contribution for his items, only because like he's gonna use that FG for next season. But like, I had to make like 3 meals worth of shit. Like Leaf is a pack rat, you know what I mean? Like he fucking picks everything up. Like, here's some of his shit. He even signed his hat for me. The Fantus, Harlequin crest, his Shaco, and his Odo, and his Enigma, and his Spirit. Fuck it, his slow grind, man, on a Paladin. Poor guy. Maybe we'll give away like a Paladin gear setup or something. I'll figure it out as I go. I know Johnny Dubs, fucking DJ Saddam, you know, DJ Dubs, DJ Saddam, aka Big Freaking Hussein. He loves playing Paladin. I love that when I take off my when I swap to my memory, my life is 666. You know. It's just a glim reminder that if I'm teleporting around with 666, I'm probably going to die. So I better sort that shit out. So I've been actually slowly scraping together what I call a tier list for Terror Zone runs. Dro asked me to make a video, so I've been spending some time on it, basically ranking out what Terror Zones are worth running and which aren't. And a lot of people believe they know, and they do. Everybody knows, yeah, definitely run Tombs, definitely run Chaos, you know, definitely run Bales. But one thing I've been really trying to focus on the video is not just running them, but like how to run them the most efficiently, right? Like I've seen people just slamming out Terror Zones, which works, which is fine, but there are ways to do it where it's more effective. Yeah, I want to make sure I'm putting a lot of thought into it, Shiki. Yeah, so with Arcane Sanctuary, from what I've come to realize is the one side you pick is going to spawn the majority of minions, and then you do come back and I usually clear one side and then do the wings, right? Just the entry points left to right all the way across and then come back. Yeah, you can run it like a degen, you know? A lot of the pointers that they're not original, you know what I mean? They were taught to me by people that I used to still consider pros. They don't play anymore, but they raced, they did well, they grinded, they're OG. And all I did was inherit their knowledge cumulatively, and that's how it works, man. Nothing's really like an original idea. The community helped accumulate this video, right? As long as you're hitting minions and it's working for you, pretty much if you run Arcane, you got to run it like a degen spam, right? Where the hell? Oh, it's this shitty one that V's out. Anyways, I gotta focus a little bit here because I'm slacking on the rushing. But one of the things that I found difficult when I'm going through this video is how to explain the process, because it's different for every class and what you're playing as well. So it really does make it a little bit trickier to give like a universal answer, right? Like it makes it a little bit more challenging. So I have to base it off the pretext if you're running a meta class. It's the only way. Right, like there has to be some basis point, and I think that'll be the basis point of the video. This is based as if you're running a meta class. Where's the main guy? I don't see the main. Actually, I have a 99 in every single class except for a stupid freaking paladin, because I absolutely despise paladins. I think they are the most autistic character that Blizzard has ever made. I know you're going to hate me for saying it, but I absolutely hate the gameplay. I absolutely despise the gameplay of a paladin. I did have like a 94 paladin, but I deleted it because it wasn't 99. Everyone's first major character was a paladin. You know what it is? A paladin is a great entry-level character where you get the most bang for your buck, the most damage, very little resist because there's very minimal magic immunes. So it does make sense. It's a great character, but it's very clunky. It's like very clunky. You got to have like a level of patience to play a paladin. I do have a druid. I went Fire Druid, which was super fun. I had another Fire Druid. I almost had 2 Fire Druids, but I died at 97 on one of my Fire Druids, and that fucking sucked. You're absolutely right, Effie. Positioning is crucial. Knowing where to place yourself for the hammers is crucial. I also find Fire Druid is very messy. You know, you're just kind of just like teleporting around and hoping for the best, and I hope that Armageddon drops heavy, and I really didn't like that playstyle either. But it sure as hell beats a Summon Druid, unless if you don't have deep pockets, don't try to make a Fire Druid. If you got deep pockets, you'll be able to pull it off. Or if you don't mind running like 10,000 fucking Traverons until you can find the shit you need. Where is this thing, man? Am I just stupid? Like, don't answer that, guys. Don't answer that. In the middle, he says. Oh, man. Bodyguard. How's it going? I looked at your Serenity Prayer. Totally checked it out. I was intrigued. It makes sense. It makes sense. Yes, sir. What's up, Swebs? How you doing, brother? All right, so this one's going to be a little tricky. I only want one person to go into Trav. I'm going to make a portal on the back end of it. You can come get the waypoint real quick. Definitely words to live by. Appreciate the follow, man. Thank you. All right, guys. So I just want to get a safe spot because you guys are level 1. The rusher, like the bumper, will take over. No, don't go in. Don't go in. All right, go in. Don't go up. Don't go up, you freaking bastard. All right, wait for a new portal. Go back to town. Hell yeah. All right, go on the new TP. It's only tricky here in normal. Once we get the bumper moving through it, everybody will be all right. You know what I mean? All right, 1. You heard someone died at Chaos? Yeah, it was you, Soul Taker. You and your freaking Junior Whopper. That's why I don't want you in this rush right now. I know you got fish and chips beside you. You're munching them, you know, with your unattentive play style. And you're going to bring shame upon Razor and his associates. You're going to bring shame upon the family, bro. Wait for a new TP. Do not shame us, Soul Taker. As Sweb says, Sir Ray von Gotenheim will not be pleased. Hey, isn't that the, what's his name? The speedrunner? Gottenheim? Is that where you came up with that? Oh, you saw 97 jump and die in Trump Rally's game. I didn't even know Trump Rally was still playing. He's still playing? Is he still streaming? Okay, listen, guys. I'm going to make a portal real quick. As soon as that portal goes up, I only want 1 level 1 character to run in that corner. So, Effie, you just go in, okay? There's no space for 2 characters to hide in that corner. There is, but it's not worth it. My friend, I do not trust you, my friend. Soul Taker, bro. I'm sorry, my friend. I love you, but I don't trust you. Go in, go in, go in. Yes. Okay, so at this point, we need, we're going to let the bumper take over. So, PJ, you start doing all the dog work. Ain't nobody doing Izzy for you. Get the heck out of here, bro. What planet you live on? Once you get a little bit higher level, I'll go back and do all the side quests for you. But I'm not going to sit there and try to do side quests while you're level 1. It's just not going to happen, dude. For your forge. I don't take anything from anybody for this stuff. Why are you spreading rumors? I'll like literally give you a Malrune right now to shut up and never say that again. You're embarrassing me with lies. If you say it twice, does it become a burr? Oh, you're funny, dude. You're such a pod stirrer, Soul Taker. I know. Oh, yeah, you're right. Ignore Soul Taker. He's bringing the worst sides of me out. Ignore Soul Taker. I had a pretty good day today, man. We took the boys out. Like I said, we went to East Park. We went on the like the bumper cars and the go-karts. And like I said, you know, my son wasn't happy because I'm a big guy, right? So I was weighing down that go-kart, and we weren't going as fast as my other boy and Kate were in the other go-kart. And just because of the sheer weight, they had speed, right? And me, I was just weighing that thing down. And like I said earlier, the first thing he said is, next time I'm going with Mama. He was not happy, man. He was not happy. It's like, I can't change how much I weigh, Damon. I can't change it. You know, I'm sorry. All right, so now that everyone's in Nightmare, somebody make 3, PJ, go for it. You're going to take over doing all the collecting and stuff like that. So all the level 1s stay in town so I can do this quicker. Like, you don't have to collect anything. Just leech the quests. Somebody make 3, please. There we go. And remember, guys, we do this every single Friday. It's G-Rush Power Level Friday, where 5 people sign up in the Discord, !Discord, go to the G-Rush Power Level Friday section, say, I want in for next week. The event is, there's an event reminder within the Discord. So every Friday. Hell yeah, Taryn. Do your thing, bro. So, you know, if through the week you die or something happens, you can always just sign up for next Friday and bam, you're back at it again. The power level's straight to 80. So as soon as we're done this G-Rush, I will be power leveling everyone to 80. Please try to keep up. Don't be like PJ, okay? See, I love PJ, so I'll let it go. But PJ likes to double level his characters. And he's trying to move 2 characters at once. Tends to slow down the process. It definitely is an option. If there's space, you can bring 2 characters in. Definitely. And there would have been 1 more spot. So. Better yet, man, Effie, just level a BO Barb to 40 and I'll just rush you. That way you're not starting from ground zero, you know what I mean? Just use Anarius's public chant games in EU. You'll get the 40 quick. I'll give you a Ravenclaw, and I can just rush you. And you can just, I don't know. You know what's the fastest leveling? If you run a Tombs with me and stay back on a 96 zone. As long as you're like level 60, by the end of Tombs you'll be like 80. Don't believe me? Ask DJ Saddam, aka DJ Dubs. Yeah, I have Ravenclaws. I have a lot of stuff. Because I've actually been picking stuff up, right? Like when I'm trying to rush to 99, I don't really pick stuff up. But now I've been like on the Mosaic, I've been just playing the game. And like a normal person, you know? Something falls, I go, oh look, a Grand Charm, let's ID it. Oh cool, look, an item, let's save that. You saw me leave a gem, yeah. It's highly possible. I might have left a gem hanging around here and there. But I do have like regular stuff, right? Like, look at this. I got a chant Ormus. Like, I'm gonna make a chanter for people. Look how stacked this friggin' amulet is. Too bad it didn't have more poison and like... Because I've noticed people in the Discord will be like, hey, do you got a chanter? And then I always have to be like, oh, you use Anarius's EU public chanter. And then I'm like, you know, I should have my own chanter. I actually just started one. He's really low level. I almost have to like rush level myself, you know. See, like what people don't realize is Razor doesn't have a Razor. Razor just has to figure it out on his own. Hell yeah, Trees. Tearing it up he's killing it, bro. Just stay beside him. Especially if you're playing on a Javazon, make sure you have like a Whiz Spike and like a Spirit on swap. And you really don't have to do much. The best combo is actually Novasource and Javazon when you're 2-8ing Tombs. It's phenomenal, dude. Terran should just teleport in, static everything. You throw literally one Javelin. And everything will eradicate and work together as a team, and it'll be the smoothest, most productive freaking tomb runs you've ever done. A demon sork, like a demon machine, like in one of those bow sources, fire bow sources. I call them Van Helsing sources. So you're making a Van Helsing. Ask Terran about the Van Helsing. I've been calling him Van Helsing since seasons back. Actually, don't ask him. He's tuning right now. We don't want to distract him. Yeah, they are pretty sick, man. I've seen some pretty kick-ass ones. I know Cheetah, my buddy Cheetah. He 99'd Van Helsing source. Now nobody else calls it a Van Helsing source than me, so it might be confusing. And maybe other people who've been around me. And they're super fun, man. They're super fun. I haven't personally made one, but it does look fun. Oh, that's cool. $99 resist. Am I reading that right? I didn't even know those shields can roll $99 resist. I thought 45 or 50 was max. That's crazy. Oh, I didn't see the time. Yeah, that makes more sense. He's like, I am so protected right now. I'm ready for this leeching session. I even made a 4P diamond shield. Yeah, it's been around for a while. When Cheetah 99 his, I think it was a couple seasons back, more than that, maybe 3 or 4 seasons back. I think it's a lot of bang for your buck, you know? Especially if you're going about accumulating the items like in a legitimate manner. It's a great build. PJ, come in here with your fancy shield. Yeah, we did the sewers a little faster this time, Soul Taker. See, when you're not busting my chops and I can actually focus, things get done quicker. Just remember that. Oh, shit. Oh, no, you're not level 1. Okay, so only PJ come down here for this and break this. No, don't go in the portal. PJ will do everything. You just sit in town and don't even go in the first level 3 portal. Let PJ do it, and then I'll make a second portal right at the red. I might make one, dude, you know. Let's be honest, I have to really complete my account, so I have to ensure that like I have at least a balanced amount of 99s. It's almost kind of ridiculous how many friggin' 99 Nova sources and mosaics I have. It's what makes them so expensive? I've never built one, so can't be any more expensive than my ridiculously expensive freaking barbarian that absolutely sucks at killing. That's not. I would say that's like this. That portal's good, guys. Go in it and go into the red. I'd say it's about the same. All right, everyone's there. Only PJ comes down for the Diablo kill, and he can go straight into the corner. It looks like we will have one slot open for the power level part. So if there is somebody who wants to leech some chaos runs, and I say leech because I don't want you herding minions back to the level 1s and getting them killed. So if you're going to join it to get experience, you'll be responsible to stick with the pack. Fire source? I had a fire source back in LOD that I 99. That was a nightmare. It was freaking Meteor. I think 97 to 99 took like 6,000 freaking bail runs. It was ridiculous. I have so much PTSD when it comes to that. I'll never run a fire source. Oh, you can do it. You just got to go brain dead. Oh, I just disconnected. What the hell just happened? Everyone disconnected. That was strange. It's happened to me a few times before. I like the idea, though, that it disconnects, but everyone immediately leaves the game. So it's like a clean disconnect, right? Remember back in season 9 when I used to get stuck in my games for 10 to 15 seconds? I lost 297s that season. It was a nightmare. So every time I went back to like if I was gonna leave the game, I had to go back to town and then leave the game because there was a high probability that I would get stuck in the game. Yeah, somehow it just corrected itself. There's nothing worse than sitting on your BOer watching your character when you've already left the game on one screen, but it's still stuck in the game, and then watching his health go down, knowing there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. It's like watching a loved one die, and you're like, oh my God, they're killing him. He's dying. He's dying. You're like, what are you gonna do? Run over there with your freaking BO sticks? Don't go in this portal. We have to appease Effie's request. He is right. We should do the resist. It'll help you a little bit. But you'll be screwed either way, but if you get hit. Yo, was anybody in Dro's stream last night? I know he's on vacation or something right now, but what level is his necromancer? He's grinding hard to 99. He says it's his first push to 99. I really want to see him succeed. He was close to 97. Good for him, man. All right, go talk to Mala. I've already talked to Enya. Yeah, it's a scary curse, but it's not as scary as freaking souls, so let's be honest here. Yeah. Souls has taken 4 Nova sources from me. One was 1 bar away from 99. I died right at the Worldstone Keep. Terror Zone, right at the waypoint. Druid, a summoning druid. I think that's probably why I hate summoning druids so much. A summoning druid lured the souls in before we were BO'd and before I had procced my energy shield, and then I tried to be a hero and teleport in there to try to kill him, and I instantly died. That was actually like the worst. And then we started this whole like road to redemption stream, and we got our redemption, but I also died at halfway to 99 to stupid souls. I remember dying in season 9 to souls, but in Frozen River. I instantly teleported like right here and then instantly died. I think the souls had conviction as well. It just massacred me in one shot. Yeah, see, double pack of souls, definitely. Sometimes you can teleport into a situation where there's really not much you can do. I don't care if you're wearing T-Gods. I don't care how good your BO is. There are some scenarios where there's no coming back from. So I'll tell you the best defense for souls with a Nova Source is a really strong offense. You have to like be really aggressive. So if you see a soul pack, you commit instantly and you start. Like you just literally play chicken with them and you keep your hands on the rejuve pot. Now I don't recommend that you do it, but that's how you do it. It's the only way. If you're lucky, the lightning will stun them a little bit, and they won't get to respond fast enough. Even Bale can be scary too when he does that crap. Yeah, well, that's the game you play when you commit like that, you know. I don't recommend it, but I mean, like, I'm extremely aggressive on a Nova Source. That's why I have a lot of deaths on a Nova Source as well as successes. The good and the bad, man. It comes together. You know what I mean? Just like life, right? I did die to Infector. Remember season... Was it season 9? Yeah, season 9. I was trying to race... And I died at 95 and a half. I telestomped Infector. And he instantly destroyed me. And then I went on this like 3-day bender to try to get front page again. And I think we landed on number 9 overall that season. But it's okay. That season played out well because then I made a freaking Necromancer and was able to catch the 96 Necro and take number 1 Necro. So it wasn't really like front page finish overall on the Necro, but I ended up taking number 1 on the Necro that season too. But you live and you learn, right? Yeah. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I do have clips of my death. They are there for everyone to enjoy my misery. Make a new game. You think the Demon Sork will match the Nova Source pound for pound for killing? I don't know, man. That's a pretty bold statement. I love you to death, bro, but you're gonna have to show me. Somebody make 5, man. Come on, man. Somebody take some initiative here. I've been typing 6. Okay. Actually, I met Taryn playing a Van Helsing sword. Isn't that what you were playing when you first started hanging out in the streams and hanging out and stuff and joined the Discord? You were playing a Van Helsing sword, right? You got it to like 96 or something? Fire Druid, that's what it was. He only plays Fury? I'm pretty sure. I don't know, man. I don't know if you guys are messing with me. We're almost there, though, guys. We're almost there. Oh, nice. So that's a good solid, a 96, that's a good solid 4 bars if you run them right, Karen. Maybe 3.5. But if you're going to 2-8 them, maybe 3.5. No. You'd be lucky to get 1.5 if you 1-8 it and you're running a solid mosaic and you're like high intensity. You'd be lucky to pull. Like, you have to be exceptional, dude, to get 1.5 bars at 98. 1-8ing a freaking tombs. Like, you have to be flawless. I mean, like, you need to be finishing all 8 tombs.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Like, you gotta be like, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? It's been a while. Like, it's gotta be like a flawless tomb run. Most guys are lucky to pull off 3/4 of a bar if they're lucky. A singular bar if they're lucky. I'd say you got to be doing the whole tomb run in 8 minutes, 1 minute per tomb. You might pull off. You might pull off 1 and a 1.25 bar, 1.5 bar, but you have to stay within 8 minutes per tomb run. say what you want about Ronai, you know, because he plays Standard League and all that shit. Say what you want about him. He does run a flawless tomb run as a Mosaic. He does.
That's nasty.
Yeah, I know. I said it, Soul Taker. I shouldn't have said it. What I give, got to give him credit where it's due, right? Mind you, I'm going to do a little bit of bolstering. You know who else can pull that shit off? The fucking big homie. Razor Banks. Mr. Mono y Mono. El Capitano. Real recognizes real. I can watch people's gameplay and give them credit where it's due. Javazon is a tough class to pull off like that, though. The best way to do it is just to split the tombs. If you're both meta classes, just start on the left side, one starts on the right side, you meet in the middle, and you're getting 1/8 experience. But if you need the DPS both ways, then let's be honest, man. Mosaic is broken as hell, right? If we're gonna just be honest, it's an absolutely broken class. I don't take any pride in saying I leveled 99 a bunch of Mosaics. It's so absolutely broken that, like, it's not even like a braggable thing, you know? If somebody says to me, "Oh, I have 99 like 5 characters," and then he shows me all Mosaics, I already look at him differently. Like I already have a predisposition about him. Terrence like, yay. And I know that's going to piss a lot of people off because they absolutely love the Mosaic, but and this is coming from a guy who has like 599 Mosaics. So, like, sometimes you need to pull off the Mosaic, like when you're 95 and a half and you die during a race and you're trying to get back to front page. You have no choice. You're like, all right, forget it, I'm pulling the cheater character out. I'm slamming up a Mosaic. I consider, like, you remember playing GoldenEye? You guys remember 007 GoldenEye, right? For Nintendo 64. To me, like, I consider the Mosaic Assassin like playing Odd Job. You remember Odd Job? The character that was much shorter and a lot harder to hit? I almost consider it the same thing. Come get BO at Trav, PJ. Rainbow Mafia to the rescue. Yo, that's a beauty name. You know that's a beauty name. I'm really confused on what I want to do for next season when I race. As much as I keep telling everybody I'm going to actually call my character Dr. Gay, there's a part of me that feels like I should also call it Rainbow Mafia. I don't know, man. I'm conflicted right now. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm probably gonna end up. You can tell I'm having a lot more fun, though, right? Because if you guys remember when I first started streaming and slamming out 99s, all my character names were the same, right? Razorbanks, Razorbanks 2, Razorbanks 3, Razorbanks 4, and if you can't tell by the selection of my names nowadays that I'm not having a little bit more fun. Yeah, I came out of the closet to have fun. I didn't look at it that way, but it's highly possible. You might be right there, Soul Taker. You might be right. Razor Ramon. Hey, Chico, what's going on, boo-boo? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I've had people that a lot of stories where like anyways, we're not talking about it on stream, but like I do get hit on by a lot of gay dudes more frequently than I'd like, to be honest. My wife's not too happy about that shit, but she laughs every time. So you want to hear something funny, Bodyguard? When I first started streaming, my name wasn't Razor Banks. It was actually Razor's Edge, and that was my stream name. So it would be like, Razor's Edge went live, and after a while, I didn't think it was like hip enough. People were like taking jabs at me, and somewhere along the way I decided, you know what, Razor's Edge is not working, and I just kind of invented this whole Razor Banks thing. No, it was Razor's Razor. No. I see what you're trying to do, Trees, and I don't appreciate it, okay, bro? And then I tried to do like a YouTube thing that said like Razor's Edge Gaming and stuff, and I was like, all right, this isn't working. Dude, this is not working. All right, you guys can come through. Oh, dude, did I do that too early? Freaking sloppy Joe, buddy. You didn't get through, huh? Freaking Soul Taker. I bet you're eating chips. I don't like to do the Diablo quest. Normally I let you guys leech on this one, but I'm just gonna blast through it. And then we'll start the chaos runs after, because I don't like to mix Diablo up with level 1s. All right, PJ, come in here. All right, guys, so I'm going to switch over to my Mosaic. I'm going to step away from the computer for a minute. I'm just going to get a brand new bottle of water. And then we're going to start the power level segment of G Rush Power Level Friday, brought to you by Razor Banks. I'm just kidding, guys. I'll be back in like a minute, all right? I'm going to make Razor 1, all right? And we're going to take it from there. And you guys can AFK in Razor 1. And we might have an extra spot for somebody if they want to level up a character, man. But I'll see when I get back. To bite that pie, you better watch your mouth. Yo, Soul Taker, you better stop acting like you know. I'm just kidding. Stop distracting me, bro. I'll be right back, okay? What I do in my fridge is my own business, all right? What I do in my fridge is my own business.
I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. JPEG.
Yo, I see how it is, guys. All right, I might have went to the fridge to get some water, and then I saw some tuxedo cake in there, and then I said, damn, that tuxedo cake looks good. And I said, you know what? Fuck these guys, man. I'm eating a piece of tuxedo cake. Like, seriously. So that's what I did. But I'm back now, I swear.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
So let's do this. All right, so everybody's in here. Razor's got some sugar in him. Had a nice piece of tuxedo cake. If you never had tuxedo cake, you are missing out, man. That shit is decadent. That shit is rich. Damn. All right, we have 2 spots. It looks like 2 spots. Do we lose somebody? Who wants in on these chaoses? Yeah, if you guys know anybody who makes tuxedo cakes for a living, has a commercial factory that produces tuxedo cakes, you connect them with me. It looks like we got 2 spots open. I'm going to be power leveling these guys to 80 in chaos. So if anybody has 2 characters or even a character they want to bring in so they can leech some experience, now's the time to act. If not, I'm going to bring some loaders in here and we'll take it from there. Okay, let me bring in some loaders, I guess. Guess nobody wants the free ride. That's too bad. All right, the loaders are coming. I'm gonna change the music. And listen, guys, it's a little bit different when I'm running with a Mosaic versus when I'm running with the Nova Source. You're gonna have to like kind of keep up, because with a Mosaic, I gotta just keep killing shit. Do you know what I mean? Maybe some synthwave? No, not some synthwave. We could do some of these EDM beats. Loaders are in. Everything's set. Oh, dude, what happened? Oh, I didn't share my screen. My bad. Sorry, guys. There we go. We're back to the proper screen. Okay. Let's go, guys. Remember, type help, like just type in H, and I know something is on top of you guys. I'll teleport back and slam it for you. And if anybody's in the stream, there are 2 spots. I have 2 loaders in here to compensate for it. So if anyone's looking for some free chaos experience, more than welcome to join. Keeping level 1s alive in Chaos Sanctuary since 2023. Razorbanks. Yes, sir. I've been doing this longer before I've been streaming it. I'll tell you that. All right, new game. You guys, you got to take the waypoint, man. Stop waiting for my portal. Don't be lazy, man. This ain't no shuttle bus program. Come. Where do these guys keep coming, man? What is going on? Look at that. You see that drop? Damn, son. I'm not worthy. Told you I'd pick shit up. Stick it beside the other one. Did everybody get BO? Yo, so you know what I did? Check this out, what I have on swap. A CTA 6+. And I noticed that it's enough BO to just kind of run in random games. I find it really fun, even though I can load 7 clients or 8 clients and run by myself and bring my own BOer. I kind of find it a lot more fun and relaxing. Just jumping in a public game, BOing myself and just killing shit. Hell yeah, bro. You take care, man. Shiki, are you in the game right now? Like, am I gonna have to bring another loader in to compensate? Does anybody in the stream want some free chaos experience or what? What's going on, bro? How you doing, my man? How's your night going? That was your last one, so I'll load up 3 more, man, and we'll take it from there. Just give me a second to make some adjustments in the Discord. I gotta change the amount of characters that we're gonna bring in. Game info. Razor. I'll definitely be on, man. We're going to power level everybody to 80, so it's going to take a little bit of time. We got the clients coming in now, so is there anything that slightly threatens a Mosaic? Not really. Thinking you're invincible is what gets you killed. I'll tell you right now, with a Mosaic Assassin, you're going to want to be conscientious on souls can hurt, right? So like I tend to max out my fade first. A lot of people say you don't need max fade, but I like operating at the higher res levels. Even with 33 fade, I'm still not capped out, right? So if I'm not capped out, then obviously I'm going to be running into issues. But with Mosaic, I know a lot of guys that'll run Mosaic with burst of speed versus fade, because this is their rationale, is if you can hit them first, they're going to instantly die. But if you slip, you might die. So it's like a game of chicken, you know what I mean? Weapon block, definitely. You're going to want weapon block around 54%, bare minimum. I say 54 is good enough. You don't need anything more than that, guys. All right, this portal's safe. Just be conscientious, guys. You're, like I said, you guys got to be filling in your vitality for survivability, and make sure, like, you can just respec after. Just make sure you survive this. So you're almost at 25, where the experience will start to take off from there. Everything will be a lot quicker from that point. You know this. And now that Shiki dropped out, now we have some extra loaders in here. So the experience ratio is going to increase. Unless there's people in the stream that actually want some a free ride, you know? Easy peasy experience here. Remember, guys, just type 2 in the chat if there's something near you. I don't want to have to go through this process again, so just let me know. I'll teleport back and kill it real quick, because I would hate to see one of you guys die. We got a flawless record here, except for Soul Taker and his stupid Junior Whopper eating tactics. I'll never forgive you for that, Sloppy Joe. Oh man. And did you ever think that decision from maybe 6 months ago will forever haunt you and forever be the razzing point that Razor razzes you on all the time? He had no idea that freaking Junior Whopper was going to cause so much turmoil in his life. Loaders in, everyone's in. I'll turn the beats up just a little bit more. You guys might not like it, but it is what it is. Do I want a cold cheeseburger? No, it's not about the cheeseburger and whether it's a cold cheeseburger. It's like You had one job, Soul Taker. That was to stay alive, bro. He had to have it his way. Well played, Swabs. Well played, man. Fast thinker. I like that. I had one job to keep it alive. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Now you're making it my fault. I see how it is. That's cool. No free bursts for you. Hannibal, welcome back, man. Welcome back. He's like, I want a burger, so I ate the burger. I'm sorry, Razor. I ate the burger, okay? I'm sorry. You're right. Try to move up here. That guy's he's gonna come out, but he's not coming out, so I can't get him. I can't kick him. Watch out. Oh my God. Run. I didn't want to kick that unique pack because I thought he might be lightning enchanted, and then you guys for sure would have died. Hell yeah, PJ. Yo, shout outs to PJ, man. PJ jumped in the stream probably 3 weeks ago, and you know, he came into the Discord. He integrated with the community so well. He's been such a team player, man. So shout outs to PJ. He's made the bumpers for every single one of these G-Rush Power Level Fridays, which has only been 2 so far this season. And I just want to give credit where it's due, man. You know, he's put in some work to help support what we do here. So it is what it is, you know. Show PJ some love. Now, we won't judge him because he's from Michigan, but we love him, you know. Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry, bro. Michiganians? I think it's Michigonians. Is it Michigonians? Michiganians. PJ, come on. We need you on this one. What do you guys call your people? Michigoons? Michigoons. I like that one. Oh, fuck it. I don't even want to know what you call your people. You're all freaking Michigoons now. You don't even know. Shame. Nah, I just give you a hard time, man, because I'm really close to Michigan. I know I'm in Canada, I'm in southwestern Ontario, but I'm really close to the Sarnia border. I'm gonna be honest with you, like, people from Michigan are like really similar to people from Ontario. They're just a little bit more retarded, you know what I mean? I mean, they're just good, they're just good people. I'm just kidding. Oh man, I'm kidding, bro. No, we depend on Michigan so much, man, especially in the car industry. They basically prop up a lot of the industrial commercial car work that we have over here. Let's be honest, man. We don't have the brightest people over here as well. It doesn't matter where you go, man. You have smart people, you got dumb people, you got good people, you got bad people. I'm just giving him a hard time, man. If Razor's giving you a hard time, that means he really likes you. Just remember that. Blam Blam took it from you. Oh, really? I lived in London my whole life, man. I'm a London, Ontario kid. It's outside of London, Ontario. I bought an acre lot out by, kind of by Grand Bend. That's where I live now with my wife and 3 kids. But London's my stomping grounds, dude. I'm a White Oaks boy. Got a lot of friends who live in London and St. Thomas. Guys, we have 3 spots open for these chaos runs if anybody wants in on them. Wally World, East Park. I was just at East Park today, Swebs. Did you hear my East Park story? My youngest son was so upset because I'm so heavy that I was weighing down the go-kart. And we weren't going as fast as my other boy and his mom. And he was like, I'm going with mama next time, daddy. Because they're too young and they're not tall enough to go alone, right? Wally World was the shit. I feel bad, you know. I was giving PJ a hard time. He's been quiet ever since. Now the guilt is killing me inside. It's eating me up, you know. PJ, you mad, man? Okay, good. He's gooning for sure. Yo, listen, you can drink your beer, you can do whatever you want, but because of Soul Taker, you can take this up with Soul Taker. It's his fault, but the HR department has already put in a new code, and the policy is you can't eat any Whopper Juniors while we're doing a Power Level G-Rush Friday. Hot wings are good, man, but Junior Whoppers, they're banned, you know? It's kind of like COVID where you could go to the grocery store for essentials, but you couldn't buy a freaking baby seat. Same concept here, man. Eat what you want, man, but you can't have a Junior Whopper. Well, it's kind of like health and safety, right? Every time they write a new health and safety rule, it's because somebody died or got hurt. Well, Soul Taker died and got really, really hurt. And ever since then, Whopper Juniors have been banned. Yeah, that same HR lady. She's actually going to a Coldplay concert with me next week. You know what? There's not much news anymore. The only news is like, look at Israel bomb. Gaza Strip, Donald Trump this, Donald Trump that, and look at Conor McGregor cheat on his wife. Ooh, a facet. I'm gonna do you guys a favor, okay? Everything I find at the end of this run, I'm gonna raffle off. Right now, we are up a 4-3 fire facet and an ohm. So if you stick around until everybody gets to level 80, I'm gonna do a raffle at the end. We're gonna give away the facet and the ohm so far. You're gonna need them. If you wear glasses, I highly recommend some transition lenses when you're watching these runs. I didn't bring the loaders in. So guys, I don't know what to do for stream tomorrow. I set up a streaming schedule for Friday and Saturday from 10 to 2, and then I'm going to be doing Monday and Wednesday from 10 to 1. And I want to be a little bit more organized on what I'm doing for stream. So I'm thinking tomorrow we're just going to run Terror Zones all stream. You guys can follow my mosaic behind me and just leech some Terror Zones, you know? I don't know. This guy won't come out. Let me know when he comes out, and I'll teleport back and get him. stream PoE 1? Everybody keeps wanting me to play PoE 1. Hannibal, you're like the 10th person that's like, yo, Razor, play PoE 1. When I played PoE 2, I went straight into hardcore. I died a couple times and then finally died again, 8% away from 98. But I had a good run, man. You know, I was like top 70 players on hardcore. I didn't pull off a solid finish like Fansun. Fansun kicked ass this season. I didn't play this season of PoE 2. Fansun actually locked in at 106 overall on hardcore. So hats off to Fansun, man. If you haven't been in his stream, go show him some love, man. He's a great player. Doesn't get too many viewers, and I think he deserves a lot more viewership. I really do. Yeah, Fansun's good shit, man. He's he really is. He's good shit. Oh shit, I didn't jump into my voice channel. I usually jump into one of my voice channels when I'm doing a live, so people can come hang out, but I didn't do that tonight. Yeah, PoE 1 I hear is it's more complete. It's got more complexity. I do want to branch out, but I also don't want to branch out because I just came back to streaming again after being off for a couple months, and I found like I was jumping around too many games and kind of not staying true to who I was and who actually viewed me. It was like starting from ground zero all over again every time I switched a game. The game is dead. I'm just and I had to talk about this with Alex Bex, and he kind of said it best, because he said I should start streaming more often, because I wasn't streaming as much. And he was talking about like how it was our responsibility to try to keep this game alive. And you know, he's right. And he said, like, you know, we're the resistance, and we kind of basically are, man. We're like the last few people who are really pushing it at a competitive gameplay that are still streaming, right? A lot of people who stream this game are just like they're just kind of just having fun, you know, maybe like horking and doing stuff like that, but there aren't too many streamers left who are actually like grinding the game out. Yeah, they let the game die. They sure did. But for now, Hannibal, I'm just going to just get back into streaming and playing the game that I love with the community and the friends that we've built here. And maybe in time, once I have some more order and structure again, I'll branch into a different game. But for now, I'm just going to kind of stay true to who Razorbanks is, right? I did read there's too many like spoofs out there about potentially adding new content. It's become so desperately needed that people are creating all these hoax articles about new content, which is kind of discouraging. Yeah, it is nostalgic, isn't it, my man? I appreciate you hanging out. I haven't seen you in a while. Well, like I said, I also haven't been streaming in a while, and I'm just trying to kind of get back in the motion of things and create some order and structure. And what better way to do it than play the greatest freaking ARPG ever designed? This game right here is like the basis in which all other ARPGs developed upon. Do you know what I mean? That's why they like to use this terminology like Diablo-esque games, and they're right, because when you play Diablo 2, it's like it's a representation of an era of time, you know. I find like us who love Diablo 2 are like, you know, like in the car community, there are guys who love classic vehicles and they just love them to death. They just believe that classic cars were made better and all this stuff. I think that's the best analogy to describe people who play D2R still. I think we're emotionally attached to that era of time. I really do enjoy playing PD2. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I played it the last 2 seasons. I 99'd Barb in both seasons. Obviously hardcore, always hardcore. And I really did enjoy that game, guys. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. It was a fantastic experience. It was nice to play a game that I love playing, where the developers still were working on it and cared about it and added some cool features to it. Yeah, Ronai was good, man. He was good people. Even though I razzed the living hell out of him and made fake AI songs, slightly making fun of him, Ronai was good people. He was the maker of his own demise, you know? It would break your heart if you were like, oh man, I won't even share the song. We called it Left Eye from Rhode Island. It was a parody song that we made about Rhode Island. Oh man, it was fun. It was fun. I still have it saved on my computer, but I won't play it. No, he doesn't play anymore. Rona has some health issues, right? He burnt himself out. He had high expectations in streaming that were not practical. And then he would make these really outlandish claims that he was going to do things and then never follow through with them. After a while, people catch on and it doesn't sit well with people. So that's what I mean by he was the maker of his own demise. As time went on, people were able to realize that he was view botting, roughly 25 viewers per stream. He did it to himself. And all his streams were situated around him making a 99 and not including people, because he was also winning from both sides. He was making the 99s and then selling them for Forum Gold while people watched him make 99s. So nobody ever got to play the game with him, right? And that's not a good recipe to be a streamer. All in all, though, he was a good dude, man. He was very wholesome. But let me tell you something. The D2R community, savages. Savages. You don't want to be too wholesome in the D2R community. Maybe on the standard league side, but on the hardcore side, savages. Nah, Tree is wholesome as hell, but that's why him and Ronai get along. People like that are few and far between, you know. Like, I'm a really nice dude. I'll freaking, I will be the first one to help you, level you, rush you, hook you up with stuff. But I'm a savage about it. I'll make fun of you the whole way through. That's the toll you pay. You know what I mean? I'll bust your chops all the way through it. Hell yeah, that's IK armor. Nice find, dude. You sold your feet picks for FG. I believe it, bro. I believe it. Listen, guys, we have 3 spots open in these chaos runs. I've been filling them with loaders. This is the bottom half of G-Rush Power Level Friday. Looks like you guys are doing well. Only slow guy is Soul Taker. I don't know what his problem is. We should just call him Slow Taker. Slow as hell and just takes everything from everyone. Oh, man. What happened to the loaders, dude? They all drop? No comment from Soul Taker. It means he's been emotionally disturbed by that joke. I'm still waiting for my 14 Ort runes. Still waiting. He's been promising me these 14 Ort runes forever. Still waiting on them. No, it's okay. No, I actually need them for my barb. So just hang on to them. I'm just busting your chops, dude. It's what I do best. It's because of that stupid freaking last wish I made for my barb on the Colossus blade. So expensive to repair that I just repair it with Ort runes. Come on, Sloppy Joe. Let's go. Andale, andale. You're way outside of the distance. Yo, if they get to 80 and you're not 80, man, I got to do an extra freaking 5 to 8 runs for you. Look at it like a concert. What, a freaking Bryan Adams concert? I didn't see where you were going with it. I was more going towards the idea of sad and depressing. So yeah, guys, that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. We're going to be doing straight terror zones. So I'm going to log in at 10 p.m. tomorrow, Eastern time. And whatever the terror zones are, that's what we're going to do, man. We're going to bang out a bunch of terror zones. So whatever level you are, you're more than welcome to join. There'll be 96 terror zones. I'll probably end up 99ing this mosaic. I got to make an effort after I 99 the source. I've just kind of been slacking, taking it easy. And you try to make an effort to try to push the mosaic a bit, right? Yeah, Hork at your own discretion, right? We're just gonna keep pushing forward, whatever the terror zone is, and anyone could join. Effie, during the day, man, my boys and the wife are going to a blueberry festival. So they're going to be going to like basically some farm around here, and they're going to go ride horses and stuff like that. So I'll be on during the day, and I'll have some spare time. So if you're in need of like a rush for your BO barb or something, if you build your BO barb to like 40, just shoot me a message, dude. It'll take me like 20 minutes to rush you the rest of the way. I'll be home. I'll be on the PC. I'm going to be working on my Terror Zone video. I'm going to be working on some YouTube videos tomorrow during the day while they're gone. So I want to scratch together one on Terror Zones and ranking the Terror Zones, how I run the Terror Zones, stuff like that. I'm going to be doing another video on basically like EXP distribution and understanding how the EXP is distributed based on how many players are in the game and zones and stuff like that. And then I'm going to slowly bang off videos on builds, every one of my 99 builds, right? What works on hardcore. I find that even though people won't consume the content, it'll be nice to have a body of work. I find that a lot of the videos on YouTube are more like standardly geared builds, which normally they're in theory should be identical, right? But there are some differences. Yeah, they're all bad, all of it. So all that shit is based off guys who like just grind it out to like through Chaos and Bale, and then they just kind of stop and they're like, yeah, this is what you should do. They do it on PoE too. They do it everywhere. They just shit out the best build as fast as possible, but they're not like really seeing it through. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these guide sites are under one pretext: is get the guide out as fast as they can. Be the first to get a meta guide out as fast as possible. And I don't think they give enough time to really refine them, right? And then they're on to the next game, and then the next hype game, and then they're pushing classes to try to put together a build guide and tell you this is what you should do and this is the meta. Yeah, you know what? I'll give him the benefit of the doubt only because his videos are entertaining. His builds do suck, but his videos are entertaining. He's really good at editing his videos and keeping them intriguing, fun to watch. You know what I mean? No, there are no new builds. Like I said, it's not going to be content that I believe anybody really is going to consume. Because there's one thing I know about the D2R community is after 25 years of playing, no matter, even if people don't know everything, in their heads they believe they know everything. So they're never open to really learning something new, or just not even new, learning something different. They're not really open to change, right? And rightfully so, right? Everyone's playing a game that's 25 years old. Change is not, it's not something they're accustomed to, nor do they want. Reinvent the wheel. Yeah, a similar concept, you know. But like I said, it's just more just getting a body workout. I often get, and it's not about getting the views on it. I often do get people who in my Discord will ask me, hey Ray, what do you do here? Or do I need a Sunder here? Or should I put this there? And it'll be much easier for me just to give them a link on YouTube of the video, and then they can just watch it, than it is for me to spend some time answering those questions, right? Just watch this video. Watch this video, leave me alone. I believe everything in the game is known cumulatively. I think everyone's cumulative knowledge has pretty much figured out this game. But I feel like everyone's knowledge is not 100% complete, right? Like, I think, like, even myself, I would say, though I know pretty much this whole game, there are small portions of the game that I don't fully understand. I believe I understand them, but I don't. Like, here's something I learned, because I don't hork. I don't magic find. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't do that. And here's something I learned the other day, believe it, after so many years. When you hork, depending on your item level, it's like basically horking at a P5 game. Regardless, right? So I'm like, oh, see, I didn't know that, because I don't do that shit. Like, I'm not out there horking and doing all that shit. Like, I play the game differently. I've always played the game under one pretext, and that was to race and bang off 99s. Like, I was not, like, playing the game like, man, I gotta do, like, I gotta do like 1,000 trav runs so I can find a decent rune, or I gotta run a fucking 500 pindles, or that's just not the way I played the game, right? I think the wisest person you could run into is somebody who can actually admit that there are some things that he does not know, right? It's the people that claim to know everything are the people that you should probably be cautious on where you're getting your information and how you're digesting it. Bodyguard, you're still here, man. You've been here the whole time. I appreciate you. That's awesome, dude. But like, it's little things, right? Like, you can't quite possibly know everything. Yeah, like Ginger Gaming Mentor. Yeah, he knows everything. All of it, all of it. Imagine having an attitude like that, right? It's distasteful in life, in work, in relationships. It's a distasteful attitude, and it's no different in gaming as well. I know everything. I'm so smart. Da da da. It's just a really distasteful attitude to carry in anything you do in life. Cool theory craft. Oh, dude, I saw a video of him theory crafting for D2R, and I was like, really, dude? Like, there's just not enough. There's not enough meat on the potatoes, so to say, or meat on the bones to be theory crafting really anything on D2R, but especially as like a professional know-it-all, right? If you're somebody who's just like casually playing, there's always things to learn on new classes and stuff like that. There's always ways to grow. Yeah, he really left a bad taste in my mouth after raiding out to him and him not even talking to me or acknowledging the raid. Or I was like, man, you had like 9 people there. We raided you out, and then there was like, 38 people in his stream now. He didn't even acknowledge me, didn't say hi, didn't even. And I was like, wow, that's the type of person you are? Whatever. Yo, don't touch my Ort runes. I'm just playing. Here's a Ort rune right here, man. Here's 2 Ort runes. Make sure Effie gets them. Why'd you take them? What the hell, dude? See, Soul Taker picked up the 2 Ort runes so he could pocket one and then still look like a nice guy and give Effie one. I see how you're moving, Soul Taker. Conniver. Come on, man. You got to share, dude. Seriously. Oh, has some indigestion there. It's called a magician. So what are you playing, Bodyguard? Are you playing that fire build source right now? Yeah, it's almost crazy. It is crazy. You know, so usually when I'm on the job site, I hear it all the time from people like, oh man, Ray's a freaking know-it-all. They'll say it behind my back and shit. But I often like have to remind them like, I'm not a know-it-all. But compared to you guys, you make it very, very easy to look like a know-it-all, you know? Like you just make it very easy. Oh, your BO is better. Keep BOing. Makes my life easier. Yeah, I know, but like they're attacking me, right? And it's just like I try to ignore it, but thank God like I don't have to be around it as long as they do what they need to do. I'm okay with that. It's fine. The Serenity now, definitely. It's like that fortune cookie, man. I try to remind myself all the time. That fortune cookie really resonated with me a couple weeks ago. It said a talent is not a talent unless it is shared. So I try to like remind myself, you know, it's great to be talented at something, but if you're just bogarting that wisdom and that knowledge, it's really not serving you that well or others. So like I don't really tell people what to do anymore. I try to explain to them why they're doing it that way, why it should be done this way, give them some reasoning behind it, make it more informative. So they're learning and not just doing, right? But some people have a tough time digesting that. Yeah, that's a good tactic. Sometimes I wonder, like, I often think about it all the time. Like, I don't want to be great at construction. You know, if I didn't build my company a while back and go through that whole process, I wouldn't have learned the things I did over the decade. And, like, I didn't want to be great at Diablo. I just invested a lot of time into it. And if I could change everything, I'd rather, if I'm going to be honest with you, I'd rather have learned the piano than learn how to 99 hardcore Diablo characters. Like, if we're going to be honest, right? If I could have invested in my time differently. But that's the reality, right? Like, that's just the time that I put in. What's up, bro? That's the time that I put in, and that's just, you know what they say, right? 10,000 hours in anything will make you a master at it, right? It doesn't matter what it is. It's, you know, if you shovel poop for a living, 10,000 hours of shoveling poop, you're gonna be a master poop shoveler, whether you like it or not. Ray Toven here. Next stream 2026. Ray Toven, Razor Banks is out the window, boys. But we're not gonna play like Beethoven. We're gonna like do like Kanye beats and stuff, you know. Oh man, could you imagine? I've been trying to get my son, he's been showing interest in like DJing and stuff like that. And I've been trying to get him to like actually want to commit to it. Because it'd be cool to find an excuse to buy all the shit for him so that he can learn. And then for me to be able to also learn from it as well, right? And then I don't have to rationalize to Kate that I spent thousands of dollars on this equipment for myself. It was for Calvin. That's what he wanted. The stream you never knew you needed. But yeah, man, like all joking aside, guys, really ultimately that's what it comes down to, right? If you just put the time into anything, man, you will excel at it. You just show up, man. You know, even if you can't give 100% for the day, just showing up, you're already ahead of everyone else. Already ahead. I'd say half of humanity doesn't even show up for themselves. Yeah, can you imagine? Honestly, it's not too far-fetched for me, man. We all have our hobbies and stuff like that. If someone has better BO, just BO. Good with that. Looks like we're one down. Should I bring one loader in? Keep an eye out for a Spirit Sword base. You remember when you were younger, all you wanted to be was an adult? You know what I mean? You just wanted to grow up. You just wanted to like prove to everybody that you weren't just a kid. You just wanted to, you know, I don't know, gain a little bit of respect, so to say. And I find it's crazy how life goes full circle. You get older, and then now you just want to make enough money to be able to do the things you love. Just like you did when you were a kid. I try to remind my boys that, especially my oldest, when he's going to be going into high school soon, and I just try to remind him that, like, just enjoy being a child, man. Just enjoy it, because one day all that'll be gone, and there's no rush. What's up, Treenax? Don't cry, my man. Don't cry. So I tried putting the two youngest in soccer, and they're inseparable. Damon and Gabriel are inseparable. They're a year apart. But because they were a year apart, they were in different leagues, like different age brackets. So it's like the field is like 4 fields, right? And what kept happening was, even though they were playing on different teams, on different fields, what would happen is they would run to each other the moment the game started. Like, they would run off the field and they would run to each other. And it just kept happening over and over again, to a point where we're like, okay, like, they can't play soccer anymore. It's just, they're being disruptive, right? Like, they're not playing the game. They're just running to each other. I remember once he was in field 3 and Damon was in field 1, and they just ran all the way across field 2 just to hang out with each other. So we're like, all right, this isn't going to work unless they can play on the same team or something, because growing up for me, like, I played a lot of competitive hockey, so like I understand how important sports are, especially when it comes to like your sunglasses. Yeah, some like sense of like cooperation and team building and friendships and stuff like that. Like, I was playing competitive AAA hockey for probably 6 years of my life, and I learned a lot doing that. Yeah, so that's what we're waiting for, because the age brackets are different. So the 6 to 8 are in the same league, and then the 3 to 5 are in the same league. So because they're Oh, we've lost sight. You're running it like an expansion player. What are you doing, Taryn? Yeah, I get it. It happens. But I mean, like, in expansion, everyone goes to Viz first. If you play classic hardcore, everyone goes down to Vector first. Infector. It's just, it was like the first thing I noticed when I came from classic hardcore to expansion. I was like, why does everyone keep going up to Viz? And it was just the way they did it. But like, if you play classic hardcore, everyone goes to Infector first. Yeah, I played on the AAA Junior Nights. Infector is this guy down here, the fire breather. So like on classic, everyone goes down and then to decease and then to visor. But what an expansion, everyone goes to visor. It's the opposite, which I don't understand. But it doesn't matter either way. But that was like one big thing that I noticed when I had switched over at season 8 from a classic player to an expansion player. Because I've always been a classic hardcore player. Always been a classic hardcore player. It was at season 8 when I actually switched over to expansion. So I was part of like a group of players that we used to call ourselves like the Resistance. We used to like, we didn't actually call ourselves the Resistance, but we were very resistant to Lord of Destruction and the expansion. We felt that it ruined the game, allowing people to make enigmas and rune wards and stuff like that. The only reason I switched over to expansion was the classic community died. Like there wasn't enough people playing classic anymore. If you think like Diablo's dead as it is now, think about playing it just on classic. It's a ghost town. Yeah, the Razor resistors are the best resistors on the market. With a life expectancy of 7 to 9 years. Peer pressure and drugs. Yeah, man, I've been there, man. I've been there. I have been there, my friend. Yeah, it's pretty dead. It's pretty dead. Yeah, basketball was great, man. You ever heard of like Gusmacker and Hoop It Up? They're like the 3-on-3 tournaments. I used to play that a lot when I was younger. I got a couple silver medals from Hoop It Up. One year we actually did win gold. We got #1 team. But also we used to do the Hoop It Up one. I found Hoop It Up was a lot more competitive than Gusmacker, but man, I had fun times going to those events. I don't know if you guys even know what that is, but you know, like when they have those like 3-on-3 basketball tournaments you could sign up for. What's up, Fanson? How you doing, brother? We were just talking about you, man. About an hour ago. How's life treating you, bro? As I said, man, Fanson is good shit. Remember what I was saying earlier? Everybody get out and watch Fanson stream. I'm telling you, man, he's really good at what he does, and you can learn a lot from him, man. And he's done something that I haven't done. He's 99, a hardcore character. He's 100, a hardcore character on PoE 2, and I failed to do that, man. So, hats off to Fanson. Oh, that'd be better, man, because my wife will kill me if I do 10, 12-hour shifts for 4 to 6 weeks. That's the only reason why I didn't play. I was like, I can't do that. Like, with 3 kids, man, my wife was not happy. It's one thing to, like, take a week off to grind out like D2R or something else like that, but the amount of time is just, it's crazy, man. Are you streaming right now, Fanson? Oh god, I gotta change the song. I don't know what's going on here. You're not streaming anytime soon? Well, I was about to say, man, we should have rated out to you if we're getting near the end of G-Rush Power Level Friday here. What are you doing on your monk? I noticed you're doing like, are you just farming mats? Are you farming materials? Like, are you farming a particular item? Nice. T4 Simulacrum. That's awesome, bro. But one thing we have to do, Fanson, for sure, is I didn't race this season. I was just kind of playing casually, but I noticed that you weren't really pushing too much. Next season, man, we have to push on D2R. There's too many page 2 finishers living on page 1 this season. We're gonna have to give a shit again. You know what I mean? So just remember, season 12 D2R. We're going to have to give a shit again. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't clash with it. I started this season with like a whole intention of trying to see how far I could get playing legit. And about after a week or so, about a week and a day into it, I was like, oh man, this is so boring. Like I don't know how people do this. Like how do they do this? The game, like I have a lot of respect for people who like literally like try to play the game through like and try to like find all their stuff and go through that process, because to me I'm more like I would say addicted to the grind process. Yeah, a lot did die. If I'm gonna be completely honest with you, next season I only have one target in mind. It's not even about ranking or anything like that. It's just I don't know. I'm gonna let you know right now. I have one intention only, and that's to come after my top general, man, my good friend Styro. I'm going to try to pace side by side with him. That's my only goal. I've already told my wife ahead of time when the next season rolls that I will be going full degen for 5 days, only to keep up with Styro. I love him to death. I think he's an excellent player. I think he's great at it, but I don't think he's. I'm gonna say it out loud. I think I'll give him a good run for his money. You know what I mean? But I love Styro to death, but I'm coming after him. I'm coming after him. Yeah, Styro is a good friend of mine. He's a general in the Discord. He's a third person to ever join my Discord, man. Shit, I remember Styro back in the day when I met him in Season 8. He was just a guy running public freaking bail runs and as a Blizz source. So he's come a long way, man. He's an exceptional player. I'm not taking anything away from him. He's an exceptional player. My rationale is if I keep up with him, it's inevitable on where I rank, right? There's only really 4 players maybe 6 players that could really keep up with the tenacity. And it'll be either Styro, Shaco, Benny, and that Chinese guy. Oh, and Bios. Bios can grind too. Beast. Oh, did he really? Oh man. Well, you know, everyone is capable of it. Like if you understand the formula of what it takes to actually push for those rankings, anyone is capable of it. But you really have to understand the formula, and the formula is 0 fucks, 100% selfish, 1-8 with a macro script, and about minimum 30 to 50,000 forum gold. If you're not achieving any of that, if you're not even putting in that bare minimum, you're just not gonna do it. You're not gonna get top 3 players. Like you're not. It's not gonna happen. And you got to be willing to play until you're 99. Like you don't. Did I skip a number? I'm sorry, dude. Like you don't get to sleep. My bad, guys. I skipped 2 numbers. You might be able to take like a little nap around, 96, 97 if there's 2 shitty terror zones back to back. You're like, all right, I'm going to go take a nap. But like that's how Shaco plays. That's how these guys play. That's how they play. If you want to win, that's how you have to play. Because once you have the basis of like, all right, I have a macro script, I have 8 loaders, I have access to all the items I need, it basically comes down to one thing: who can degen the hardest? Like literally, who can degen the hardest? Who can plant their butt in their chair and not freaking move until they're done? I would say bare minimum 50,000 form gold if you want to race. If you want to race for like top 3, bare minimum. I know some guys are spending 100,000. I won't say who their names are, but FanSun knows who they are. I just ask the DOH guys how much fucking money they spend, how much forum gold they spend. Absolute fortune, dude. An absolute fortune. It's not cheap to be the first one to get the best shit. It's not cheap. But that's not anyone's fault though. That's just the culture of D2R. That's just the culture of the game, right? Like don't hate the player, hate the game. That's the system, you know? You can still achieve a front page finish. FanSun's right. You can still achieve a front page finish with like, a very minimal expenditure on JSP and waiting till things kind of die down. But I mean, like if you're trying to chase like top 3 overall, you got to have deep pockets, dude. You got to have deep pockets. But let me tell you something, like, FanSun's being modest here. Like, he can grind, dude. Like, FanSun can grind. Don't kid yourself. Like, he might be talking about modestly putting in 10K and stuff, but, like, he puts the time and effort in, too, right? It's not just the purchasing of the items. It's the understanding of the game and putting in the effort to keep that bar moving. Right? Yo, don't chant me. Yeah, you gotta basically no life it. 100%. You gotta no life it. If you want to race, you gotta no life it. You gotta commit to it. Yeah, it's exactly like taking steroids, right? Just taking steroids is not enough. You got to put the work in, you know? But Fan Son, man, I was thinking about making some more YouTube videos and stuff. And I will be making some like D2R YouTube videos and stuff. But I would love to go over your build on your. I would love to go over your build on your level 100, man. I would love to do like a YouTube video, just interviewing you on your grind process for your. What was it? You ran a witch, right? But you ran the new Ascendancy. What was that called again? A Lich, that's right. To be honest, you should be making your own videos, but I don't see you making any videos. But I would love to sit down and talk to you about your character. I just love to talk about your process, man. You know, your character, what you learned, how you got there, how you played it, what your time frame was like, stuff like that, man. You know what I mean? If you're ever open to it, you should let me know. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. If you could send me the PDF too, but I'd also would love to hear from you too as well. I know we live in 2 different time zones, so it's hard for us to find a time where we're actually both aligned, so to say, but to be honest, there's a part of me that wants to play PoE 2 again, only because I feel defeated, and I don't like to feel defeated. Dying on that first season after putting in that work, it sucked. You know what I mean? It really sucked, and there's a part of me that feels a little defeated, and it doesn't sit well with me. I wouldn't play it just like on the pretext of racing it, but more just finishing the level 100. Yeah, honestly, Fanson, I'd be open to that 100%. I really don't like the feeling that I have when I think about PoE 2. I slightly get. I'm very competitive as a person by nature, and it leaves a really bad taste in my mouth when I think of PoE 2 because of how it ended. I literally hit a freaking. Oh, I forget what they were called, man. What are those stupid zones? I haven't played it since season 1. The zones when you you hit that area and it opens up with that big purple dome. A breach. It was a breach. I hit open a breach. My computer stalled out, so I thought the game was crashing because it happens sometimes, right? But it didn't crash. And then everything just came back, and it was a bunch of these scorpions that like shot these these spikes at you, and they just all shot at me instantly, and it just instantly died, and it was, oh my god, man, it was so disheartening. Literally broke my heart, man. It broke my heart. You know what broke my heart the worst out of all of it? What broke my heart the worst out of all of it is I was too stupid to click 2 and 2 together, because I had never died at that point, like where I cared enough. I clicked convert to standard league character, not thinking that, but I lost my ladder ranking. The moment I converted it to a standard league character after I died, my character was removed from the hardcore ladder ranking, and that's the part that really bothered me the most. All right, well that's it, dude. We got to where we got to. Blam blam, blim blam. You're GG Soul Taker. Much love, my man. Trees, you take care of yourself. Fanson, I don't see my name there anymore. I've looked on the website. I don't see my name. Yeah, I think we're done, man. He's got to 80. Everyone's got to where they got to, man. Everyone's where they need to be. You know, another successful power level G Rush Friday. I think like this is oh, it is there. Man, I must have missed it. I'm going to take a look again. Yeah, it's always hardcore, Bodyguard. It's always hardcore, my man. It's been a strictly hardcore stream since I started streaming. If you ever need any support on non-hardcore, I got plenty of friends who do play Standard League, and they'll be happy to help you out at any point, man. And if you ever want to come play hardcore, hardcore, there's plenty of people here who will support you, right? So honestly, guys, Fanson, we need to connect. We really do. I really want to be prepared for PoE 2. I feel like I owe it to myself to finish the process through. But that being said, guys, oh, you play hardcore, amazing, dude. Yeah, if you ever need anything, man, just shoot me a message. You know, we got a great community in the Discord. You're more than welcome to come jump in our Discord. No one's going to bug you. No one's going to ask you anything. No worries, Effie. But guys, I'm at that point where it's the end of the stream. So, Fanson, please, bro, stay in touch with me, because I feel like I need to finish my my journey. I need to finish that. Hell yeah. Honestly, guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys coming to hang out. Thank you so much for hanging out. Is there anybody that you guys want to raid out to that you think deserves to be raided out to? I'll be back tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern. We're going to do a full Terror Zone night. We're going to do a Terror Zone carry. Whatever the Terror Zones are between 10 p.m. Eastern and 2 in the morning. I will be running Terror Zones all night. So if you guys need some levels, come hang out with Razorbanks. Come hang out with the crew. We're happy to have you. Take care, Hannibal. Hardcore is the only way to go for sure. Raid out One Orion Battery. I know who One Orion Battery is. That's that PvP guy. Yeah, he's good stuff. Man Cubs. Appreciate you, man. It's good to hear another person from Southwestern Ontario, especially in the hometown that I grew up in, was hanging out tonight. It's very few and far between that I run into people that have lived in the same place that I have and still live in. I appreciate the follow. Thank you so much, bro. We're gonna rate out to one Orion something. But we'll be back tomorrow, and tomorrow, now that we had another successful G-Rush Power Level Friday, remember, if you guys want to sign up, from Utah, but you know, you've been there, man, so that's cool. If you guys want to sign up for G-Rush Power Level Friday, all you got to do is jump in the Discord. There's a channel there that says G-Rush Power Level Friday every single Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern. I will personally G-Rush 5 people and power level them to 80. As you can tell, it takes no more than about 3 hours, sometimes 3.5 hours, depending on how many players we have in there. And you're more than welcome to join us next Friday, but I'll catch you guys tomorrow. We're going to rate out to whoever this feller is here. Now that I'm multi-streaming, hell yeah. It's hard for me to rate out. I actually have to do it from my phone now. One Orion battery. All right, guys. Much love, everybody. Thank you so much. And Razor will catch you later. Fanson, you have a good night. Effie, you have a good night. Hannibal, you have a good night. Man's Cub, appreciate the follow. Chrono, Bodyguard, take care. Effie, take care. Much love, everyone. Razor signing off.